Oh, your drink cap's open. Okay, you're good. I love you. Have fun. Yesterday was Labor Day, the unofficial end to summer, if you will. And today is Tuesday, September 5th. And Cody and Clark are now officially back to school. And I guess I'm also back to work. You have followed along with our adventures over the summer and really over the last year of us doing some amazing things. Well, it's now time to go back to the grind. And I'm actually going to be working on a lot of things that I thought I'd bring you along with. I actually did this about a year ago and I called it No Zero Days. So this is officially the return of that. Basically what it's like to be a full-time content creator, behind the scenes and everything that I get into. I'll be sharing that here in the day-to-day activities. So on that, join me on my day as we get some things done. First thing on the agenda today, share Clarkman's artwork that he made while we were having a campfire the other night. This was not based on actual events, but if it was, that'd be pretty awesome. What we're actually gonna do, as I try to hide my address, we're gonna send out this package at the UPS store. This is a giant Lego set, or more specifically, a Bricklink set that I paid good money for, but is worth so much that I couldn't find enough value in it to keep it. The sale of this is kind of in line with one of my big goals for this year, and that is to declutter all of my stuff. If something that I own isn't serving me, if I'm not finding use in it, it needs to go. Either donation, sell, or throw away. I guess while we're out, we should probably take over some recycling too. As groundbreaking as taking care of recycling is, I do think it's important that I show the small things in life, because as you'll see in this series, and as I've shown in the past, it's the small things in life that really become the big things. And sometimes it's the setbacks that become the good things. UPS store time. Just sending this out, it should be all good to go, I think. Objective 1 or 2 accomplished. The funny thing is, to ship that package, that giant package through United States Postal Service would have been $60. To send it through UPS, $16.50. That's a bit of a discrepancy there. I know. I saw them. Thank you for the alert though. In addition to bringing back No Zero Days, there's something else that I need to bring back too, and it takes place right inside here. That was a painful experience after not being there for a few months, and I think it's gonna be even worse tomorrow. Hi, baby. Hi. My next objective of the day is to get all this Knobles footage from our last time there in August out to you guys. Ideally today, because as you can see here, I've got like 9 videos that need to go out before this one that I'm recording now. Just completed a bit of a side quest that's getting a little scary. The carpet cleaning guys were just here, and as you can see, there's like a spot there. Roxy had a bit of an accident down here like a week or 2 ago, and they've been coming like every other day to keep cleaning this over and over again. They'd put a stain remover on that today to try to draw that up. So we're hoping for the best there. Looking like the worst though. In good news, I finished the Knobles video. While that's exporting and doing its thing, I'm going to work over here listing some things on eBay. I'm actually making a Brick store where I'm listing a bunch of Lego stuff that I have for sale. This is all yard sale stuff that I got, as is like all of this as well. So I'm gonna slowly but surely start listing this all on eBay and try to get rid of some of the stuff that I already own or don't need. Things are looking good here. The Brick store now has 5 items in it. That's the first 4. And then there should be a Batgirl alarm clock. Why is that not showing up? I posted this yesterday, and for some reason it just will not show up in my store. Maybe I'm meant to keep it. I don't know. But I did have a couple setbacks here. The Friends minifigs. Budman got this for me for $10. The TV show Friends. I'm missing exactly 1 minifig from that, and it's Joey, this guy right here. And then this set I thought was complete until I realized that I don't have any of the minifigs or that dog there. So I'm probably just gonna part this out into my collection and hold these pieces for future builds that we do. That sounds like a plan, Batgirl. Indeed it does. Moroccan red lentil and vegetable stew. Ready in 25 minutes. There's no way.
No way.
Yeah, more like an hour and 25 for me. Just me finding these ingredients is gonna be 25 minutes, dude.
I'll help you gather the ingredients.
Aww.
Got that paprika, turmeric, and cumin.
I think
just
we got
missing
everything.
the ginger.
I don't mind leaving ginger out. You guys gonna wonder what this book is. Plant-based cookbook. Easy and tasty vegan meals. Looks like a disaster back here, but what I'm learning from this is to trust the process. Here's what I came up with using all the ingredients, other than the vegetable stock, which I'm just gonna pour over top of this to kind of like make a soup, or a stew, if you will. And that's it. So that has to go in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. And then you cover it with cilantro, which In bad news, our cilantro died. This is my second time trying to grow it. In good news, we bought a whole plant, so I'll just replant this right after I make dinner. Wish me luck. I just came across the weirdest thing ever. Look at this watermelon. Doesn't it look normal? Look inside of it. It's yellow. A yellow watermelon. It's actually pretty good though. It's not bad.
Welcome home, love. Can I tell you what happened this morning, Dad? You know that chicken thing? They didn't have that.
What'd they have?
They had a cinnamon toast cereal bar.
Was it good?
Yes, but there's one thing I didn't like about that.
What?
So I was dipping it in my milk, and then when I went to dip it a second time after taking a bite, there's a piece stuck in my throat, and I couldn't breathe. So I had to I tried to get my straw open as fast as I could, but I couldn't. So I had to rip it as fast as I could and try drinking it. And I was horrified the whole time.
Oh my goodness, baby.
Holy smokes.
Like I had to drink a lot of milk to try to get that thing out. I was like,
You gotta make sure you take your time and chew your food.
I guess it was like a little nut or whatever.
I don't know. It's weird.
Speaking of nutty things, look at this watermelon.
It's a yellow melon.
It is.
Kids say they love this thing.
I had no idea it was a thing.
Kids love yellow melons.
Yellow melon.
How is it?
It's interesting.
Kids worry about yellow melon being good.
Here we go.
Right?
Yeah, well, let's pull it out. We'll see. I can smell the cinnamon that's on there.
It's way more soupy than this.
There's just more
Wait,
soupy?
Yeah, this is more soupy.
Hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions here. You be quiet. Let me give it a little stir. See? There's soup in there. There's just in a bowl. You can see the potatoes are in there. There's butternut squash, tomatoes, lentils, all that. The only thing that I'm missing is the cilantro. Pull a couple of those little guys off.
Wow.
Not the whole stem.
Whoopsie.
We're gonna try to grow that still. Okay, now throw it in there. There you go. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Was that a squash or a potato?
Potato.
They got a little yellow because there's turmeric in here.
Holy honey.
Yeah.
Holy honey.
That's good, next level. I'm allergic to cilantro. Just kidding. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it in here and try to rebound my failed cilantro plant that I planted from seed. This is kind of cheating a little bit, buying it like this, but hopefully it'll do better. I feel like this doesn't look very good as it is. Like, I don't know. When you're trying to get work done and a Boo Bear appears, what you got? We not only have a cilantro plant, we now have a new spider plant. If I had to bet on which of these would survive, I'm gonna bet on the spider plant versus the cilantro. We would just not have had luck. 2 failed experiments growing from seed. This one's made it much further than our other ones have. So I'm hoping that maybe this one survives. We could have cilantro on demand. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. What are you doing with yourself? Oh my goodness. The cuteness level, over 1 trillion.
Fun. I picked my second biggest cob, and this is what happened. What the absolute heck is that?
That's your corn.
That's unacceptable.
We got to
This is,
maybe try again next year.
It
Was it worth a shot?
The pirates are coming! They're coming!
This is our new show, One Piece, on Netflix. It's so good. It's weird, but awesome. We give it 1 chip up. This is our guy right here. We love him.
What?
Luffy.
Monkey Luffy.
Monkey. He's so funny.
It's ready!
And
It's a show about pirates, honestly, but it's
Wait, don't we watch it?
so fun. Such a good show. Good way to end our night, too.